Jeez.
Those are the fixes I like, though. Easy.
I know, easy ones. Oh, you can take that back.
And I went to church Saturday and had to wear it for church. I'm like, oh, I can't wait. To get out so I can breathe. Oh.
Yes. I heard it's a happy watching church on TV.
Yeah. Felt good to go though.
I'm perfectly happy.
Yeah.
I can't believe that you took the dispensation away.
Yeah. Well, it's.
That's awful.
But yet, you know, they say you don't have to go.
Because our priest said the count is higher than it was in March. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
I just sent it to.
Yeah, I don't mind it online, on the TV. My kids definitely don't like it though.
Right.
Yeah, it's totally
I've been
different.
doing.
It
I've been
is.
sending a check in like.
It is. I went. There was maybe 50 people in church, so not that many.
If I
And it just felt good to be in there.
I think my mom.
I know. And I miss the music and
Yeah,
just,
I've been watching on TV, but it's just
it's not the same.
It's just not the same. And yeah, and my neighbor, she's 81, and I would always take
So
her.
that was nice.
And so we haven't been since March.
Yeah. It was a nice day.
Giving a little Alzheimer's. Talking about the weekend. They had to cut down a tree in their yard and stuff. Well, and then he says, I like that when we went to church on that Saturdays instead of Sunday. And I said, yeah. I said, you know, maybe we'll start going again. It's not that many at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I'm over there often. You know, I think we'd be okay.
Yeah.
And they do have a communion service at her little church. She does, she goes to that. But she sings, so she don't have to wear my mask. Stay upstairs and sing. Yeah. But she'd be okay. So we'll see maybe this Saturday. Let's go. Pick her up.
And just, it'll probably make her day too.
Yeah, because you know, since March, she does go to the grocery store like once a week or so. But really don't get company, and her husband's 82, almost 83, and they don't have anything to talk about. You go over there, she talks about when she was growing up and stuff, you know, and I heard those stories a million times, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. I'll listen to you growing up on a farm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then yesterday I brought her over some cherry tomatoes and some raspberries from our garden. I said, here's your pesky neighbor bringing you some stuff that we have too much of. If you don't want it, I'll bring it back home. And I know they love those. And just a little bit enough for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then so we were walking out, she has a bush outside her. Like, it looks like a hydrangea type thing, but it's like goes up instead of
Bushy. Yeah.
Yeah. And the flowers were white, but now they're pink. They're really pretty. So she said, let's cut some off. Bring them home, put them in a vase. I said, okay, so I did that. I'm walking down my drive, and she goes, thank you for being my friend. Oh, Liz. I said, well, that's an easy job. I said, that's an easy job. Morning. How are you? Great.
That's so sweet though.
Yes, I know. So it's just hard to see her lose her memory. And she knows that she was on. I just can't remember things like I used to. You know, it's okay. I said, no big deal, no big deal, you know. Oh, we lived next to each other for 19 years.
Yeah, it's hard.
Hi. To get up here.
Huh?
I wasn't sure how to get out here.
Yeah, the first time
I
I
wasn't sure
wasn't
where it
sure
was gonna be either.
Yeah. If it's raining, we'll be in the gym. If it's like this, we'll definitely be out here as long as we can.
Oh, nice. Perfect for me.
Beautiful. Huh? Nope. That's why we teach out here.
Oh my God, yesterday I was at DSW. And I was trying to shop.
It was literally
Sweating.
I mean, this way we got to spend one. If we had a campfire, the kids would have been.
Should I move up a little bit to make a little bit more space?
Oh, you did. She signed in online, Melissa. Does she need to sign that paper again?
Oh, yes, if you can. That's just to keep track for like who's in my like for me.
Friday night, Saturday morning.
Either before or after. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm gonna move you a little bit.
Looks pretty good. It looked good.
Is that good, do you think?
Can you stand by the chair where you're gonna stand? Yeah, that looks good.
Is that good?
Yep.
Hi, Jane. How are you?
Waking up here. No big deal.
I want to say yes. I just need to check and make sure that my kids can stay in childcare for that long. Because normally it should be fine. But they decided to be clear, and I think it should be.
Fine for
Yeah,
me.
I'll shoot Liz a message. I think.
All right.
Yeah.
Time for a little massage.
Yes, awesome.
I'll let you know. I tried a class on Thursday last week on thread and stuff. You'll like it. Kind of combines this heavier. That's how she did it Thursday.
I'm moving you again.
I guess.
We're getting more people.
All right, good.
Na-na-na-na-na. So we got about 2 minutes. Good morning again. Linda, I feel like a bad girl. If I don't do it right away, then it's out of my mind.
Like I talked to the message and I'm like, no, I'm not. They had your name there.
I went on the online and it's Jacinda.
Yeah, when I got on Wednesday. But it did say Melissa.
Where? Because I looked at the master one and it says Jacinda on Friday.
That's when I went to check group and go down to the date.
Yeah.
And
Oh, when you're looking at it individually. Oh, so that's where a little, oh, that was a bad view. I was standing right up into the camera and all she sees.
Oh, our Dan wasn't on there.
No. No. Oh my goodness. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. It's beautiful and it's not raining. I'm so excited because if we can be outside. Yes, we're going to have an awesome week. It's supposed to be hot on Wednesday, which is great. So just a reminder this week, of course, like a lot of schedule changes and stuff are happening. So my class is happening Mondays and Wednesdays at the same time, same place, unless it's raining. Then we're in the gym. But we're going to stay out here as long as we can. Yes, to keep these things off for a while. So we're going to get your body going. So once in a while, you might see me kind of flinch a little bit. I had a really stupid, ridiculous injury last Wednesday. I took enough ibuprofen today to get me going, but it's my foot. Oh, I fell off my bike like a block from my house and wrenched my toe backwards, but I no doubt like I damaged a ligament. So if I take my shoe off, it's like, it blows up. But we're making it. So bear with me. So I'm rehabbing myself and not doing what my physical therapist would tell me to do. They would say, no, don't do it. But I'm my own worst patient. So see if you can get those knees up a little higher. So there's a lot more classes on board now too. Oh, sorry, Mary. It was out of the view. So make sure to check out the schedule. Try some new stuff. And we're gonna step to the side, kick. So there's some more stuff too in the pool. Shred and sculpt. Some of the HIIT classes. Stretch class. As you'll find as you start to explore, we're all different. Very different. And we're gonna squat after this. Warm it up. Sit on back. How's it feeling on the hip, Patty?
Friday was my first day of
Well, don't go up to full 100%.
I picked something right.
Yeah. 3 more. 2. 1. Get feet back in. We're going to roll those shoulders. Emphasize the motion. End range. It's actually getting warm out. Good, and forward. Open. Really open up the chest here. Roll it forward. So I'm happy everybody came out today. You talked to Gail? I did too. One more. And to the side. So circle on forward. See if you can get them nice and tight circles. Pull in that abdomen, shoulder blades pull back. Everything from your ribs to your hips, nice and tight. And back. And hands up, press up, and so Wednesday we may do a double-decker class. I might teach both of them because it's Jane's birthday. She wants to get a massage, which will be fun for her. Two more. Really pull down and up. Big inhale. One more. Mentally prep yourself. Awesome. Okay, so first one, we're going to have actually no equipment. Take a little drink of water if you need to. You can actually use the chair if you need to for a little bit of balance. Make sure that Mary can still see me. This is where it's odd because we don't have the mirror, so I can't face away from you. Otherwise, I don't know if you're actually doing what you're supposed to do if I turn around. All right, so we're gonna stand on right foot, okay? All right, slight bend in the knee. So you're gonna be like this, slight bend in the knee. You can have the chair here, or if you need two hands, you go here. Mary's okay. All right, this is a good one for you. So slight bend in that knee. We're gonna kick backward. You're actually on a diagonal, but my knee here has a little bit of a bend. And then you're gonna come in. Okay, so it's just diagonal pattern. And if you feel ready, then you can get the arms out to the side. Now make sure that everything from your hips and up is nice and tall and straight. You don't wanna be the teeter-totter yet, because this is gonna change in a second. This is all stability of that right hip and buttock. Try and lead with your heel. It's your heel kicking back. Yep. Two more diagonal. Now this next one, I want you to hold it. This is all balanced. Abs in, chest up. Squeeze the glute. And down. Now we're gonna go straight to the side. Arms are still here or here or here. Straight to the side. But when you do this one too, think of your heel. You can almost slightly turn that toe forward or in. This makes us really emphasize that glute contraction right here. Good. Beautiful. Abs in. 3, 2, 1. Now this next one I want you to hold. Don't let it go yet. I know the standing hip right now should be screaming. Is it screaming? Yes. Sweet pain. Feels so good. And in. Woo! Please tell me you felt that there. If you don't, we need to have a little personal training time to make sure that muscle is kicking in. Sweet, I know it's not so sweet. All right, so now we're gonna be weight bearing on the left. So a hand here if you need, or here. We're gonna be kicking diagonal. No. Good. So some stuff you're gonna notice today, doing a lot of balance and control. Partially probably for selfish reasons for my foot rehabbing, but this is good for all of us. We need this. It's a way we don't challenge this muscle group that often. Totally different than doing squats and lunges and lead with that heel. So hopefully you're starting to burn a little bit in that left hip and buttocks, and he's like, Ooh, 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Now the next one, hold it up there. Don't let it go. Woo. I know, let it burn, baby, burn. This is weakness leaving your body. And down. Woo. All right, straight to the side. Aha. And side. So again, make sure your toe's not doing this, that it's more the heel. Leading with the heel. So it's using all the little nitty-gritty rotators in your hips that we don't use during our day. I hope you're feeling it on the standing side. Woo! Almost there. Try not to teeter-totter. If you're starting to tilt, take a hand. Use a hand on the chair. Fatigue it out. 3, 2, 1. Next one out, we hold. Don't let it go. I know, it's so tired. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Yeah, stretch it out. Rub it if you need to. Nobody's watching. Just me. Feels good, yeah?
Great Packer win.
Yes, great Packer win. Okay, so we got both weights. Take a drink if you need to. So even just standing here right now, you should feel your butt. Yeah. Tired? Okay. So now we have feet shoulder width apart, slight bend in your knees, abs tight. So even here, you might feel a little tired in the rear just from holding. So we are gonna go with weights pointed up towards the ceiling like thumbs up. Okay, we're gonna go diagonal up to 90 degrees and down. 90 and down and up. And up. Keep the abdomen pulled in. Also, as you lift, focus on where your shoulders are. Make sure they're being pulled down. You don't want them hiking up into your ears. Pull them down. Four, 3, 2, last one, hold at the top. Now we slowly lower it back down. Nice and slow, eccentric control. Good, one more. Up, nice and slow return. Good, forgive me now, one more. I lied.
Shame on you.
Shame on me. Good, that was 3. 2 more. See what happens. One more. I promise this time. Let's shake it out. So now your palms are going to face your thighs. Okay. So body stance is still in the same position. Good, strong base. Okay. We're going to do an upright roll. Right up under your chin and down. So elbows are higher than your wrists. Exhale at the top. And up. Good. Up. Woo! Three more. 3, 2, 1. Now the next one, come on up to the top. Pull the shoulder blades back and down. Now slight, slow return. And up. Slow return. Slow, low breathing going. Good. 2 more. And up. Ooh. Last one, nice and slow. Shake that out a little bit. We're gonna keep the weights for a minute.
He's waiting for one more.
One more? Did I miscount? I do often, you know that. I'm sure you've all figured that out by now. Melissa cannot count to save her life. Okay, so now we're gonna keep direction of the weights here, okay? We're gonna go forward and down, and then we're gonna go lateral. We're gonna go side and down. That counts as 1, okay? And we'll do 400, right? Down and side. So make, what? Thank you. It's hard without a clock in here either, you know. I use that a lot for timing. Go with the flow. So even with this one, remember, make sure that your shoulders stay low. Do not hike them up into your ears. Ooh, 3 more. 3, 2. Last one. 1. Nice. All right, drop the weights, grab a drink. Yeah, for some of you too that want a little bit more than this stuff, like shred and sculpt is good. And even if you can't get them all, go in and do some. Try it. I have to remind myself this is senior fit. I have to make sure that I'm abiding by my guidelines. All right, so we're gonna have the band for the next one. We're gonna burn out your biceps a little bit. So we're gonna do some alternating. So put the band underneath both feet to start. If you start to get tired, then go to 1. If you need to, go to none. It's okay. So palms facing straight forward. Okay, we're gonna go right, left, double. Now opposite, left, right, double, right, left, double, left, right. Think about me, I'm backwards. Double, left, right, double, right, left, double. In my younger years, I used to teach dance to little ones, so I'm used to being backwards. But then when I have to turn myself around, I forget about which is truly my right and left. 2 more. Good. Last one. Okay, you feel that burn a little bit? If you need to, go to 1 foot. We're gonna come all the way up. Nice and slow return. Okay, so it is okay to go to 1 foot and take less resistance. Listen to your body.
Your daughter is so cute with her weather report. I don't know.
Her weather
Said
report.
no signs. That was so cute.
That's our shower curtain. She likes to pretend she's a meteorologist.
Well, maybe she will be one day.
Yeah, today's a good day to go to the beach. Tomorrow's not a good day to go to the beach. Are your biceps tired?
Yes.
Hope so. 2 more. Woo! 1 more. Nice and slow. Let it go. We're not gonna let go of the band yet. Shake out the arms a little. So we're gonna keep the grip on the handle, that you're gonna grip in. So you have about a 12-inch section in the middle of you. Okay. So now we're gonna super glue your elbows to your side. Elbows are at 90 degrees. You almost want to envision that you have a pillow between the side of your body and your elbow and squeeze the daylights out of it. Don't let it go, okay? Now shoulders pulled low and you're gonna push out. It's only about a 2 to 3 inch motion. It's tiny. This is just a little bit of rotation out of the shoulder. Works a pretty big part of your rotator cuff. And as long as you keep the motion small, it's safe. If you go bigger, you're actually causing irritation in the joint. It's not worth it. Uh-oh. It's like somebody's calling you. Rotate out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Don't let it go. Keep that resistance out there. Get the elbows in at your side. If you migrate out, you're using the wrong stuff. Elbows in. Elbows in. Let it burn. It's going to go down the back side of your shoulder, into your arm a little bit. Woo! And rest. Roll it out. And remember, if you cheat, you only cheat yourself, right? I can't tell if you're giving full max unless I see the band sitting like this. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna grip the same. So we're gonna work the muscle group a little bit differently. We're gonna go through a range of motion now. So body's the same, but now pull shoulder blades back together. Now I want you to push the band out. Automatically, you wanna have some resistance right there at the beginning. Shoulders should feel tired. We're gonna go up a quarter of the way and down. Now my elbows are straight, okay? So straight elbows and down. Now let's start to go a little bigger, so we go about halfway. Now if you need to, some of you I know have some shoulder issues, and you say, nope, this does not feel good right now, drop the band. It is okay. We all have our own ailments and injuries. We need to listen to them. Good. Now keep your palms facing one another. We're gonna go up a little higher. Ooh, it should feel tired. Head up, and down. Head up, and down. 2 more. And down. Hello. Now we're gonna go all the way up to the top. Hold it here. Push out on that band. Hold it out there. Your shoulders should be tired right now. Let it burn. Whew. Pull behind. Linda, you may not do that. Pull to your chest. If you can't, you pull here. Okay? So pull behind. And I promise you, your shoulders will get a rest after this. This is posture. This is all mid-shoulder blade. If you're struggling and your head's going like this, try and really pull that chin back, almost like a chicken neck. Pull the chin back. I know. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Don't do it, Linda, if you can't. Listen to our body. Push the arms out a little bit as it shake. Keep it pulled out. Abs tight. Let it shake. And up. Shake out the arms. Grab a little drink. We'll let your upper body relax a little bit. In 24. I don't have it blaring today. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's so hard to, I don't want to shout.
Yeah, 9:22.
Okay, so this is actually a good one for you too. So we're gonna get shoulder width apart with the feet, okay? We're gonna go into a squat position, okay? When we come back up from the squat, you're gonna put all of your weight onto your left leg and you're gonna push out. Squat, push. We're gonna stay same side. Push. Okay, so we can really focus on the glute and the balance and control of the motion. Yep. Arms up. At the side, they kind of push down and back. That's to emphasize the muscles throughout the whole backside. Good. Beautiful. Make sure you exhale at the top. It's exhale on exertion. You feel your thighs starting to warm up? Woo. I don't know if I liked you better with masks or not. Now I can't tell. Everybody's got this. I like to see smiles. We get to do this, right? We're able to get up every morning. Thank God for the day and our bodies, even if they hurt. 2 more. 1, 2. Let it rest for your opposite side. Heart rate should be elevated. You use some big muscle groups. That's a thing I always keep in my mind. What's the alternative? Alternative is not good, right? We want to be active and moving, even if it hurts for 45 minutes and an hour later. So we're gonna squat, put the body weight onto that right, and then kick the left. Squat. Good. Keep the pelvis nice and level. Woo. Nice. Nice, good deep squat. It's nice and slow, so focus on that form. Beautiful. Kick it out. If you start to struggle with your balance, because it's getting tired, use the hand on that chair. If you need to, shorten up the range of the squat. Woo! 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Take a drink. Okay. So, make sure she can still see. We're gonna take a sit, a seat, a sit. Okay, so now your sit bones are on the edge again. As long as you're safe, so you don't feel like you're gonna roll off. Okay, so starting position is here. We're gonna slightly hinge forward, so I'm not rounding my back. I'm just hinging here. We're gonna take the arms at the side, slight bend in your elbows, and we're gonna fly. As you fly, leading with your elbows, think about straight line from the tip of your head to your tailbone. There's no slouching. And the emphasis is on the squeeze between the shoulder blade right at the top. Woo! Breathe out at the top. Exhale on exertion. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Nice, and come up and rest a second. Okay, We're gonna do same kind of action, but this time the inside of your weight is gonna be facing your legs. So the palms are facing behind you. Okay, and this time, the elbows are still gonna have a slight bend, but we're gonna be coming up to the side like this. Same kind of action, just not as big. So the emphasis now is right behind the shoulder. This works what's called your posterior deltoid, and it's a crucial one to keep your shoulder seated in the proper position. So often our shoulders come forward. We want to prevent that or get rid of it. Because as soon as your shoulders come forward, so does everything else. Head and neck, boobs start to sag. Posture goes down the tubes. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Drop the weights. We're gonna grab the ball. You have that handy? So I don't know about you, if the mask mandate continues, which it seems like it's going to, I bet. I don't foresee it just going away. I mean, if it's 40 degrees, are you okay out here?
Yes, yes.
As long as there's no ice,
Yeah.
you know, we just properly warm up our body because, you know, our joints and muscles and tendons and stuff respond differently when it's cold outside. But as long as we warm you up and just alter a little bit, or would you rather be in the gym?
No.
We'll play it, we'll say out here as long as we can. Okay. I'm with you. Yeah, winter coat, earmuffs. Why not? All right, so we got the ball in both hands. We're gonna seat back a little bit. So you're gonna hinge to get that abdomen engaged. Okay, so the hands are gonna be up here. So almost like on a diagonal. Okay, toes up. Okay, we're gonna take one leg to march at a time. So it's all about maintaining that neutral spine. Don't let it sag or arch. Abdomen is pulled in. And also as you lift, make sure that your feet, or your foot, I should say, foot and knee and hip are in the same plane. We're not rotating, okay? Good. Now, as you keep marching, we're gonna take opposite touch. Woo! Missed that one. Opposite hand to opposite knee. Still keep the other hand up. This is gonna get you in the hip flexor a little bit and the abdomen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, now swap hands. So opposite side, hinge back, tap. Woo! Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All of a sudden, oh. Okay, so you got the ball between the knees. All right, so this one, little change of direction. So the focus now is gonna be on the upright posture. You can have hands here, but try not to. Squeeze the knees in. You're just going to extend one leg at a time, and you're gonna alternate. This may seem like a very simplistic exercise, but I want you to mentally focus on your spine. Make sure everything there stays nice and tight, and there's no motion happening. So we're not slouching here to extend that leg. If you can't fully extend, don't. Only go halfway. Up straight. Yep. Yep, so this is completely straight this time, so it's all about neutral spine. This is not as strenuous of an exercise, but it focuses on all the small muscles between each joint in your spine. Good. So we're gonna go one more with the kick, then we're gonna do some rotation. Last one. So now recheck the ball, make sure you're squeezed tight. Now you're gonna kick out to the side, opposite. So now the rotation happening at that joint, you're working a muscle group we don't work in daily life. It's a little tiny one in the hip joint. So this is another good one this is a good day for Patty.
That's for sure.
Patty's recovering too.
And she says
From a
it's
big
easy
one.
for you to say that.
Yeah. But this is a major stabilizer from your tailbone, like your sacrum, to your hip joint, and internally in the pelvis. We'll keep going as you do this. Now think of your pelvic floor. Those muscles you use, or should use, when you feel you gotta go, tighten them. We tend to lose those, especially following hip surgeries. They go right out the window. If you struggle with knee issues, crazy enough, pelvic floor is involved too. It's all in balance. Couple more. One. Take the ball. You're gonna put it behind your back. You can scoot your bottom back. You can give yourself a little massage in that mid-spine. So you're gonna put pressure into that ball. Mine feels lopsided. So you're gonna open up here. My ball must have a hernia. And front. And to the side. We're gonna do a little nerve stretching today. So pull shoulders down nice and low. Abs are tight. Now bring your palms to the side of the fence. It's not the wall. Okay, so your thumbs are up to the ceiling. Right now, you can ask yourself, do you feel this in your index finger, middle finger, ring finger? If not, you want to try and pull your shoulders even lower. Straighten out those elbows. If you still don't, you're lucky, but you can pull the arms down just a hair. Now pull the arms back behind you a little bit. So as you do that, that nerve stretch should intensify. Now pull the fingers down towards the floor. And really emphasize, like squeezing your shoulder blades down and together. That should get you more nerve stretch into index and middle finger. Now I'm gonna have you pump your hands. This takes those nerves, gives them a tug, helps to mobilize them. This is a great one for anybody with neck stress, tension, any neck issues, posture issues too. Let it down and relax. If anybody felt that nerve stretch, they might feel numb, heavy in their fingertips right now. All right, we're gonna grip underneath the chair. So we still have the ball back there. You can put a little bit of pressure there. And I want you just to get a nice, good neck stretch, because we worked your shoulders a lot, which we end up using our neck a little bit too. So the stretch is happening with your ear towards your shoulder. And you can look up towards the clear blue sky. And down towards your armpit now, leading with your nose towards your armpit. And back to center. Get your bearings, re-grip on that opposite side of the chair, and then drop the head away. The more you grip on that chair, the more stretch you will feel. And look up towards the sky. And then nose down towards the armpit. And back up to center. We're gonna take that ball out. We're gonna stretch out hip flexors. So we're gonna get legs out wide. We're gonna rotate around. So in this nice big half kneel position, pulling buttocks underneath you, whole knee underneath you. Feeling the stretch in front of that thigh and knee. You can grab a hold of the back of the chair to get more rotational stretch. And back to center. Opposite side. So really tighten up the glute. Pull that knee underneath. And then take the hand and grab behind. And back to center. I'm gonna go legs wide. Try and get a good inner thigh stretch. Don't push this one, Patty. I will. It's a good one. It's okay. Yeah, just don't go full-fledged. Now I want you to look up towards the ceiling, so you're arching that mid-back. And then round the back. Let that pelvis kind of drop under. And one more inhale and up. And back down, exhale. We're gonna come back up to standing. We're gonna take the chair. You can turn it sideways if you want, however you feel comfy. We've done these before. We're gonna take this to the center of you. So your foot is in front of you, and instead of your foot being in line with your hip, your foot is now in line with your nose, okay? So now you wanna pull the toes up towards the ceiling, and then you slightly rotate the foot in, okay? Now you wanna think up really tall. As soon as you're up tall here, you might already feel a little nerve stretch. Make sure the toes are up. Now you can slightly hinge forward. I only get about an inch or two. I start to feel the nerve pull. If you don't feel the nerve pull, reassess, reevaluate your pelvis. Your pelvis should be squared off to your foot. Yep. So the foot you're standing on should be facing straight forward. Now, if you're here and you're in that position, if you're able to, you want to go hands up. And this looks completely ridiculous, but I want you to rock side to side. This takes that nerve, gives it a tug. If you can't, just take one hand, put one hand on the chair, and still do the tip top. And then now let's stop, stand still, and see if you can go just a hair farther in that stretch. Make sure the front foot is flexed up. Yep, toe to the sky. And switch feet. Everybody feel that? Some more than others? Consider yourself blessed if you don't feel it at all. So again, we've got bottom foot facing straight towards the chair. top foot is underneath your nose. Now flex that foot, and now try and rotate, so as if you're looking underneath the arch of your foot. Body's up straight, slightly hinge. So you're still straight line from your head to your rear end.
I'm just glad to be here.
And just breathe once you're there. All right, get hands up, stick them up, and shift side to side as long as you're still at that end range of that stretch. That's when you get the benefit. And you'll feel when you rock away from that leg, that's when the nerve stretch should be at the greatest and the most. And let's stop. And then see if you can go an extra little inch. Back up. Leg down. Shake that out. Beautiful job, everybody. Inhale up. Breathe it all out. Let it stretch down towards that floor. And slowly come back up. One more inhale. All the way down. So I appreciate each and every one of you for coming. It makes my day to have you all here. And each week, hopefully we get more and more and more. The more the merrier. Big pat on your back. Thank you for giving it your all and pushing forward. And I hope I see you Wednesday. Or come tomorrow, try something new. So if you don't mind, all of like the balls and the weights and stuff, how you have been, just stick them in the back, because I'll spray them all down and I'll wipe them all down. Thank you. Put a smile on your face. You're done. All right, end.